15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame.
Okay, so tell us how you got into battle rapping.
Well, when I was around y'all age, the funny thing is, that's why I asked how old y'all was. I probably was like 11 because I was walking home. Y'all go home from school by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was around y'all age. I was walking home from school and there was a bunch of people rapping, like in a circle. So I wanted to know what they was rapping about. So I walked over and I looked in a circle and I just saw two people rapping at each other. It was battle rapping. I didn't know what it was because I was y'all age. I'm surprised y'all know what it is because I didn't know what it was. So they was battle rapping. They was just coming at each other. So I'm like, oh, I want to do this. So then I was there probably for like 3 hours. And when I got home, I got whooped because I wasn't supposed to be outside that long. But since then, I started writing stuff down. And then eventually one day I was in school and I just did, like I'm going to have y'all do, battle one of the kids in the class. And that's how I started.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, Clips, how did you get into battle rap?
Pretty much the same way. High school, in the lunchroom, everybody used to go at it in the cafeteria. You know, I didn't know where the punchline was at this time. Metaphors, similes, you knew in the school sense. You get what I'm saying? You knew what a metaphor was and a simile was, you know. But I didn't know about it in a rapping form. So in school, in the cafeteria, everybody used to eat real quick, and then they used to go ahead and battle each other. And I just used to sit there, and I'm like, yo, this is so dope. I got to get into this. So what I did was I brought a little notebook, the little black and white notebooks. I know y'all got the spiral notebooks, and y'all notebooks is probably more cooler than mine was back then. Yeah, composition notebook. Yeah, so I brought a little black and white notebook, composition notebook, and I made about 4 rhymes in there, 4 rhymes. And when I went back to school, I told everybody I'm rapping now. So they all laughed at me. You see how y'all doing now? Yeah, they laughed at me. Oh, you, come on, Charlie, you ain't, nah, we don't want to hear that. You're not nice, stop playing. So I said, for real. So what I did was I opened the book and I went to proceed to spit my first rhyme. And everybody went crazy on the first rhyme. First rhyme I ever spit.
You spit it out the book?
Out the book. I'm reading it.
Like
and I spit it out the book. So I had no kind of, no delivery with it, crazy or nothing. So this was straight, just bars that I had put in there, nice punchlines and everything. So when I did that, everybody was going crazy. And what really got me to really do it was when everybody went crazy in the cafeteria, I was leaving out of the cafeteria, and then it was a set of twins in the school when I was in school, and one of them seen me in a hallway and said, boys. It was a set of twins. They was real popular in the school.
Yeah.
And one of the twins said, yo, spit that rhymes that you just spit in there, spit that, let them hear it. And I spit it outside. Again? Yeah, opened the book again, the magical book. I opened the book again, and then I rapped again, but this time the whole floor was going crazy. The security guards ran upstairs and everything. The security guards, see, they it caused. Remember I said pandemonium. Everybody went crazy. So then from that day forward, once the security guards was going crazy too, they dapped me after I finished. They dapped me on the side like, that was fire, that was dope. Then from there, I just started, and my first battle was in 2008 against Tay-Rock. You know, yeah, that was my first. That wasn't my first ever battle, but that was the battle that made me on camera.
Did y'all ever watch battles?
Yeah, that first one, the coldest.
Yeah, I know your whole round behind.
Yeah, did y'all ever watch battles on YouTube? Did y'all ever see an actual battle?
No.
I watched the rap game.
You see me on there too?
Oh yeah, I watched the rap.
Yeah, I saw you.
I seen
see me in the rap game, right?
Yeah, I saw
you.
you. So listen, I have a question. So part of the main reason why I put this together is because I'm big on hip hop, right? And the lyrics, I love words and, you know, literacy. So I want you to explain to them how important it is, first of all, to read, to know your vocabulary. You mentioned metaphors and similes. I want you to touch on that a little bit so they can understand how this is part of education. What we're doing is pretty much hip hop education. Yeah. So I want you, first Goodz, and then the clips to talk about, Goodz, maybe you could talk about, you're good with, you know, the wordplay. You're good with that. Clips, you're very good with the punchlines.
Right.
So I want you kind of to
all of it coincides with each other. Like you said, you wanna battle. Yeah. The more words you know, the better you're gonna be because you know a lot of words. You can make different words rhyme with different words.
My favorite rapper is Hitman. How watching my life.
Yeah. Just Hitman. Wait a minute.
I tell him. I'm gonna tell him that too.
But he don't rap though.
He funny.
He just funny, right?
Listen.
But when you rap, though, if you want to be a rapper, or period, it's good to build a big vocabulary so you can know a lot of words. You know what I'm saying? So especially when you rap, you got to know a lot of words so you can make certain stuff rhyme with certain things. Especially if you know big words, it's better. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Now I want you to talk a little bit about you mentioned metaphors and similes. So talk about what that is to them. Metaphors and similes.
Pretty much with the metaphors and similes, it's also similar to what Goodz was saying about learning a lot of words and everything. Because then if you know a lot of words, you could compare and contrast between the two. You get what I'm saying? So when you got your metaphors, so y'all like with some give me a hot bar that somebody might have heard before. What's a good bar you might have heard?
No cursing.
Yeah, no cursing. We ain't no cursing.
Or
create something around that.
Or create something.
Let me think.
I don't know the bars. I know some bars.
Give me one of yours.
No. I like how Hitman he remixes like the thing. So I try to like remix it sometimes when
Okay, so all right, so let's say when you see how he remix it, right? So basically what he does with the remix is he take the words and he just basically repeats them in a certain pattern and in a certain rhythm that he does that in. So what you would do with that, so what's something, oh no, Hitman got a lot of graphic words, so we can't use Hitman words. But let's say, go ahead, let me hear it.
Alright,
come on, I know somebody got
Tremaine, let me say this, Tremaine, you trash. You never on my level. I hit you with this metal and make you settle.
Okay.
So think about
So right, he said you're not on my level. Hit you with this metal and to make you settle. So basically what happens is he's trying to say that he's a hype person that is not on his level. But when he do what he got to do to him, it'll make him settle down and relax yourself. You get what I'm saying? And relax yourself. But the words that he used was level, metal, and settle. And they all rhyme with each other. So those are 3 different words that he put in there. 3 different,
He said this man only shot no things.
Well, I said y'all done battle before. I see what's going on with them.
Y'all gonna battle in a minute.
But do you guys know what a metaphor or a simile is? Do you guys know what a simile is? What is a simile?
Simile is something that said as, or...
The key word in that would be comparing.
Comparing to
with using like or as.
Yes.
And a metaphor would be. Don't be scared.
Like just saying it as a joke.
No.
Not a joke, but
I get where you're trying to go. Go ahead, let me hear you.
A metaphor is basically when you relate something to another. For example, you're frozen like a statue.
Right, but see, you use like, so it would be a simile when you use like or as. So with a metaphor, you're basically comparing 2 things without using like or as. So you see how what you said was the line again? I like it. No, say it again.
You're frozen like a statue.
You're frozen like a statue. So when he said like a statue, that's what made it a simile.
Right.
But if he would have said, I turned you to a statue, you frozen. So now he compared you being frozen just like a statue without saying like.
That was good.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how you compare the 2. So that's a metaphor and that's a simile. So when you're doing these rhymes, metaphors and similes are a humongous part of battle rap.
So, my fault to cut you off. So let me ask another question because I want them to also get the idea of imagery.
Come
They're probably not gonna understand it. But Clip, he said, Good said something. He said, toast them, put holes in them, but let his babe go. So when you think about it, well, we know what it means.
Yeah.
Now, for them, how would you explain how to do that? The wordplay, because
well, when you take a word, you got to take a word that can mean many different things.
right.
So bagel is a bagel, yeah. But in rap you can switch things up. So I said bagel. So bagel and bay, you know what a bay is? Like you know what a bay is? And I said, you know, right? And I said bagel. So instead of bagel, I said bagel. So I made it mean two different things.
Right.
So it's about saying.
So basically, what's good about that too is the one word bagel is bagel.
Yeah.
So it don't mean another word, but the thing about rap is you can make it set that when you play on the sound.
Right.
He plays on the sound of
play
the
on the
word
sound
just
of
as
the
well.
word, you can make it
Right. So he'll
yourself.
take some words that also have different meanings. He could do that all day too. But you see what he did. Bagel is the only word. He turned it in like that's the thing about
That's more advanced.
right.
Yeah, that's more advanced. But let's find a word that you could put mad different way. What about playground?
Okay.
You could use playground.
Nah, I mean, not really.
What's
you
up?
could, what you could do is you could use book since we're in the classroom.
Okay, so let's do that.
You can use book because you can book it as in you could run. Like yo, look at you better book it.
Yeah,
I mean
book mean run. You know what I'm
book
saying?
is for reading. Booking is when somebody schedule you to show up somewhere so you can get booked just as well.
Yeah.
With the
Lock you up.
You can get booked.
Yes.
That's good. He said
That was
that.
good. That was good.
That's what I said, huh?
There you go.
So you could use that 4 different ways.
So do you guys see how important it is to understand how to use words in different ways? This is what you're gonna do if, like Tremaine, who wants to be a battle rapper, like Jarrell, like Jaden, who all want to be.
Or if you just want to write, what you
I want to be a battle rapper.
I know, but listen, let me tell you something.
Let me hear what you about to say real quick. What you about to
Andre,
say?
that's Andre.
You said playground and I made a rap.
Let me hear it.
Go look around, go play around with some sounds.
See, that's all stuff that rhymes. It's a rap.
I like that. Go look around.
Go play around with some sounds. You talk about rap. See, you can make a lot of things mean what you want it to mean. Like the way I took that. What's the way you took that?
I would have.
He said, "Go play around."
What was the key word you were supposed to work with?
Playground.
Did you say playground at all?
Nope.
So what would you do? You would say, "Don't play around." What? Say it again. How you said it before?
You don't remember.
So imagine if you would have said. Imagine if you would have said. Imagine if you would have said, "Go around. Don't make a sound. I may play, but not on the ground."
Guys, we got 3 minutes.
You see what I'm saying? So you can say playground just like that. You get what I'm saying? Or state, or you know, you could have used it like that.
You see, you got 3
We
minutes.
have 3 minutes left for questions and comments, and then we want to get into the cipher.
I have a question.
and this battle.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
we gonna make them battle.
I have one playground.
All right, so hold on. So hold on. We only got 3 minutes. All right. So if you got questions, go ahead.
He got 2.
Go ahead.
One thing I want to say is, have you two ever battled each other?
Yeah, we're about to ask that.
Hold on, everybody.
That was a good question.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling everybody.
That was a
Hold
good
on.
question.
We got a question, so everybody got to focus on these questions in the classroom. Ask your question one more time.
Have you two ever battled each
And that's
other?
his question too. So we gotta say.
Oh yeah, that was your question just as well.
Wait, they.
They asked you a question. You asked a good
okay,
question.
answer.
Have you two ever battled?
What you was going to
I was gonna say they didn't battle, they battled together, like 2 on 2.
They asking us the question.
I know, that's what I said, shut up.
We'll bring you in our class.
No, but we never battled each other. We
I would destroy him.
he was
Just so y'all can all know.
the problem is
I
if
will
we battle.
beat him in the
listen,
battle.
The problem is if we battle, he's not gonna be on Wild 'N Out no more, and I don't want him to lose his money.
That's what
Guys, so we don't want that to happen.
each other like right now?
Oh, that you say.
A little bit.
That's what you want, bro.
I'm the one. I said he can't beat me.
We battled on teams. We battled on teams against 2 other people.
See, we really close.
We really
really close. So we don't battle because if we do battle, it's just gonna be nothing but jokes. Nobody would take us serious.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they would look at it like y'all are like brothers, so y'all not really gonna battle.
So what we did was we teamed up.
But
Nobody's gonna pay for that.
They're not
You
gonna
have to
pay for it.
understand something. Two people like brothers, you're not gonna pay because you're gonna say, I'm not gonna spend my
But you know
money,
what's so
and y'all not gonna really go
Now
at it.
listen though, we battled on the same. We
But
battled on the same.
the fun of it is still not
together,
gonna be
and it
because
was crazy. We like.
one of the key points to battling is that
I'm
have to
gonna have
have
her show y'all our battle
you can be cool with your opponent. You can be cool with your opponent, but some part of you have to look at the person
Has to wanna
across
beat
from
them.
you. I don't want to be your friend this day. I want to be your friend before we battle and right after we battle. But while we're battling, my mission is to win and beat you. And this is like my brother, so I don't want him to beat him. He doesn't want to beat me because you affect each other's money, stats,
and career,
stature, and everything if you really beat the person in front of you. So you don't want to do that to your own brother, to your own friend.
So if y'all-
So you want to battle people that are not really your friends,
That you
and,
don't really
still
like
be
too
cool
much,
with
you know
them.
what I'm saying?
But
So if
you
y'all
know,
beef, so what if y'all get your breakup, y'all gotta be then y'all gonna battle rap with each other?
we can't see that happening really. So it's hard to say
when
that.
you close with somebody, when you real friends with somebody, real friends.
See, that's not my friend. I will battle her because she keeps coming on, interrupting us on the loudspeaker. So I will battle her.
When you close with somebody,
She mad fast, she mad.
what up? You got another question here?
Oh yeah. You have battled each other. I mean, no, you have battled together with each other, but since you're not in the studio and you're not really getting paid, can you like do it right now?
You know what? That was a great way that you actually put that. I mean, we could joke around and battle in front of you. I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Asking them, you probably the same thing I was going to ask. What's your guy?
Huh? No, I was like, I got something better. Why don't me and him battle two of y'all?
Hey!
Are you scared trying to get out of it? Are you scared trying to get out of
Who's scared?
My man, kid.
He said me and him scared to battle each other. Because we were the same team.
All right, hold on. We got one more question, and then we can find out.
One more question.
Hold on. Listen. If any of y'all want to do battle rap, one of the things you have to do is you have to respect your opponent and be quiet while they're going. So the same thing, those rules apply to battle rap. Let's make them apply here. If he has a question, then everybody has to be quiet and respect his question.
He's asking some good questions
Just as well.
too.
So let him ask one more question, and then we gonna get right into it. So go ahead, ask your question.
Mr. Cole, I want you to hear this. Who is Richard?
Oh, Rich dollars.
See, now here's the thing.
Love rich dollars, right?
No, he said who's Richard.
Oh, who's richer? Like money.
No, but see, we're not gonna. This is why. That was slick. That was slick.
Wait, you know what's so funny though?
Man, that was a good one.
That was slick because we all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm on television. He not. So who got? You know what I'm saying? You know who got more money? He got better hair than me. He got better hair. Oh no, my hair is good money.
But you wanna know? All right, but look. But you wanna know something?
You always keep it on.
Listen, right. You wanna know something? You wanna know how much we get paid for battle
I need you
rap?
to move.
Yeah, my hair is good.
Jaden.
We get paid like
I need you to look.
no. We get paid anywhere between.
Nah, don't let them know. It might be too high. It might be too high for them on Sunday.
To go on stage.
No, but that's just jokes. We just joke with niggas.
Why do you
like that.
have two phones like him?
Who?
You know what?
He's rich.
Because I got two
In your
phones.
mind, you think two phones make you rich.
It depends on how much.
If his bill is $40 on both phones,
Why you gotta come at me?
if he got a Boost Mobile on one of them, does it matter?
I'm loving this right now. So
Nah, I'm joking.
And a Galaxy 8.
He has an iPhone in his
Two of them little phones.
Alright, so listen, because we're running out of time.
No, this is what I want to do. No, that's what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I want to put two. I want to see four that's gonna battle, and I want to put y'all together. I know. Hold on. I know he's gonna battle. Let's pick. Who else? Who want to do it? All right. Now hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2, 2, 2.
7. No reason.
No, right here. Okay, so we got to start.
Brandon wants to make beats. He does not want to rap.
Alright, I want to make beat.
So y'all good. How you want to do one? You want
No,
to
we're going to We gonna do it like that?
If you don't make beat,
Whoa.
if you go get beat, you listen beat, I'm messing around and empty your sleeve.
Hold on, say that. Yeah, you ain't a rapper.
He said, listen, I make beats. I don't do this. So, all right, I need everybody to stand up.
Keep that energy.
Stand up. I need everybody to stand up. Keep that same energy.
I didn't even write this. I'm just gonna rap it.
So,
We're the stage. We're gonna make a stage.
Come here. Come on, guys. Come on.
Nah, what we gonna do? We gonna try it. We gonna make a This the stage. This the stage right here. All right.
So who was battling again? Raise your hand. No. Just. Listen. Hold up. Everybody, relax.
the camera. Remember the camera's right there.
Put your for the ones that are battling, put your hands up again. Just keep them up. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? There was only 7.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.